All righty, everyone. Great evening, great morning, great afternoon, depending on where in the world you are tuning in from. We are really excited to get this call kickstarted, our weekly team synergy call. Let us know where you are tuning in from all around the world. I see we got Texas in the house. Shout out to our Korea and our Asia family. I see we got Baltimore, Maryland in the house. We got Greenville, South Carolina. We got Brooklyn. We got our Caribbean family. We got Philly in the house. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Who's that?
Denver.
Awesome. We got Denver in the house, Montana, Arizona, Puerto Rico, West Virginia, Detroit, Michigan, Atlanta. We got Jamaica on the line. Shout out to all of my Jamaicans. We got the Bahamas on the line. All right, we got Las Vegas. Man, this is amazing. So many different cities here represented. San Jose, California, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Idaho. Rep your city, rep your city. We got our global family tuning in, and we got Salt Lake City, Utah in the house. So guys, we can go on and on with so many people tuning in, so many people coming in the waiting room. Spread the word. We cannot admit them faster than they're coming in. There's so many people tuning in right now, and we're just really excited to show some love. These are very exciting times. I would say in my 10 years or so in network marketing, it's been over 10 years now. This has definitely been by far the most exciting season for me for so many different reasons. And I'm just really excited to kick off this call. I have the great honor and privilege of hosting this call here this evening. And there's just so many exciting things that we want to share with you guys. And for those of you who are tuning in from all around the world, I can tell you you're in for something special here tonight. We're going to cover a lot of ground. Take notes as if you have to teach this to your team. I promise you, you're going to want to take notes because there's going to be a lot of information given to you in a short period of time. We're going to do our best to keep it tight. And in case you don't know my story, we can pretty much get started with that. Let's see if I can do a quick screen share here. All right, so just bear with me for a few moments and we'll see if we can get this screen share going. Okay, here we go. There we go. By the way, teamsynergyagents.com, that is where you want to be tuned into on a week-to-week basis. That's where all of our team systems kind of come together. This is the infrastructure of our umbrella team. So definitely tune into this as much as possible. All the resources are there. In case you don't know me from a hole in the wall, my name is Josh Valentin. I've been in the network marketing industry for over 10 years now, since I was 22 years old. My background is I was a maritime captain. I went to a military college. I got recruited to play football there. That's actually where I met my wife. And we were in a space at 22 years old where we were making the six-figure income. We had the benefits, we had the pension, but we were time broke. We were unfulfilled. We were looking for something. And a good friend of ours that we went to college with introduced us to this amazing profession. And we got started at 22 years old. We went all in on our dreams. Within a 2-year time span, we were able to retire from the workforce at the age of 24. This industry has taken us all around the world, all the wonders of the world, all the inhabited continents. We've done tons of philanthropy, like building schools in third world countries, going to places like India to work with children, send them off to school. We literally just got back from a trip in Peru with a bunch of people. So it's been an incredible journey just being in this profession. We had 3 beautiful children in 3 years. Today, we reside between the United States and the Bahamas, and life has truly been paradise for us. It's been incredible. It's been amazing helping so many wonderful people like yourselves become successful. And since we transitioned into Secret, it's been absolutely amazing, guys. We love the products. We love our Secret community. We were able to even have dinner, a Shabbat dinner. If you haven't had the opportunity to have a Shabbat dinner with the Ben Shabbat family, guys, you have no idea what you're missing out on. Do whatever it takes to be able to go to a Shabbat dinner. It is worth it. And that's when we knew that we were in the right place at the right time with the right people. And for those of you who are here with us, we just honor you. We're really excited to be able to serve you all. And we look forward to helping a lot of you live this lifestyle. So with that being said, we are going to jump right into it. Our SRTs, our secret regional trainings are coming up. We have them in tons of different cities, as you guys can see, cities like Atlanta, Chicago, San Antonio, New York, all over. You guys are going to want to get registered as soon as possible. secretdirectevents.com. Get registered right now if you possibly can, because you're not going to want to miss out. God forbid, for whatever reason, if it sells out, you are going to be hurt. Your feelings are going to be hurt. We have some phenomenal trainers who are going to be speaking at these SRTs. Playbook also right around the corner. Guys, look at this lineup. You got people like Eric Rizbowski. You got the one and only Muzaffar Najfi, who just hit Crown Agent today. And guys, Muzaffar is absolutely phenomenal, and we're really, really proud of him. We're excited for him and his family. And shout out to Muzaffar for hitting Crown. So many ranks have popped over the last 24 to 48 hours. We got Carrie Schneider on the lineup. We've got, I believe, Roscoe Taylor, Michelle Taylor on the lineup. So many amazing trainers that are going to be here. You guys are not going to want to miss this event. It is by far going to be the most incredible event that Secret has ever hosted before. So I'm really, really fired up. Atlanta's an incredible city, by the way. Shout out to all of our teams in the Atlanta market. You guys are out there crushing it, leading the way for the rest of the country. So get registered today for Playbook. Next up, guys, when it comes to all of our infrastructure, our systems, our training, you want to be on one accord with everybody else. So this is definitely the best way to do it. As you guys can see, teamsynergyagents.com, everything that you need, all of the links to the Facebook groups, the Telegram groups, the WhatsApp groups, the Instagram pages, all of that stuff and more, you're going to be able to find right on here. So I would highly recommend for the new person that you're doing is for that new person to get this website. You want them to have their back office, and you also want them to have the Team Synergy website. That way they're plugged into the overall community. You don't want them feeling like a lone wolf on a stranded island somewhere. You want them to be able to be plugged into the overall culture. So have them get started. I always recommend for people, as soon as they get started.
Hey, brother, sorry, I just wanted to mute everybody. Josh, you might want to unmute real quick.
All right, looks like we're good there. So I was just basically saying, guys, when you bring in a new agent, you essentially want to get them started with the Team Synergy agents.com website. So yes, get their pack, of course, and get them set up. Help them navigate around all of this stuff, make the list, but more importantly, get them on the Team Synergy ecosystem. There's just so many different things that they can plug into, and when they plug into all of these different channels, they're seeing Secret every single day. They're seeing the recognition, they're seeing the testimonials, they're seeing when events are there, and you're going to save yourself a lot of time. Remember, the word system is an acronym for saving yourself time and energy and money, right? Saving yourself some time, energy, and money. And when you get people plugged into the system, life becomes just that much easier. So teamsynergyagents.com if you guys haven't been on it as yet. And as you guys, you'll all know, we also have these teams on a weekly basis. Now, here's our team calendar. You have Muzaffar, our Crown agent. Once again, he's coming on tomorrow to do the nightly presentation. We have nightly presentations every single night, pretty much leading right to Black Friday at the end of the month. So we're pumped up about this. And the whole theme is changing 1,000 families in 37 days. I believe we're well past the halfway mark at this point. So we may have to raise that number to 2,000. I don't know what you guys think, but I definitely feel we're going to have to raise that number because we're well on our way to hitting that target here pretty soon. So next up, we have so much recognition. I believe it was well over 100 ranks that were popped in a 24-hour time frame. It was absolutely insane. I have not seen this level of growth in quite some time. And there's just so many reasons to be excited. Guys, go get you some. If you've been on the back burner for a little while, if you've been sort of just a spectator, you're kind of watching everybody on the field, get on the field, get out of the stands, get off the bleachers, get yourself in the field, get yourself a new rank. I know for me, I'm also preaching to the choir. I'm preaching to the choir, but I'm preaching to myself, if you guys know what I mean. Like, I absolutely have every intention on rank advancing in this season. If you don't get it in this season, you are missing out. Momentum as for those of you who've been in this industry for quite some time, you know that when it comes to momentum, you got to grab the big Mo by the hair, and she's going to take you on a wild ride, but you have to do everything in your power to not let her go, because when momentum comes, it's exciting. It's a wild ride. It doesn't last forever, but right now we are in that season to grab the big Mo by the hair and go for that wild ride. And you guys are going to make some of the biggest money you've ever made. And there's no doubt in my mind that you will also be walking stage for your new rank here at the next national. Now, we have so many phenomenal people. These are some of our bronze agents that have hit the rank of bronze recently. Now, if you just hit bronze in the last 24 to 48 hours, you will be recognized on next week's call. Just wanted to put that out there. Some of y'all are like, well, where's my name? You will be recognized 100% next week. And I want to shout out so many phenomenal people here. So let's see if we can just pull that up for the next one. So as you guys can see, we have more than 2 pages worth of bronze agents. Here's the 3rd page right here. And they are from all over the world. Really exciting times, guys. Now, here are our Royale agents. Okay, now Royale is the next level. And I just want to shout out these people specifically. So please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing anybody's name. I know people mispronounce my name all the time. Just give me some grace here. But I just want to shout every single person out individually. We have Bo Sheng. We have Bradley Hitt. Congratulations, Brenda Roten. We have Brian and Tammy Gallo, Christopher Elliott, Courtney Siebold, Donald Ellie. We have Janice Johnson, Joanne Yutzi. We have John Anthony Schumann. We have Latoya Schenkel. Congratulations, Latoya. We have Levester Johnson and Salim Amir Hakim. Congratulations to all of these Royale agents. Show them some love, guys. And we have some silver agents. This is another big deal. I believe silver is when you finally start to get that duplication. You finally start to bring in that leadership that's going to take you to the next level. So big congratulations to Angela and Earl Bowles. We have Charm Zoon, Life LLC. We have Christopher O. We have Henna, Kyung Wang, Lee, Pavlatos Hinton, Lisa Min, Minye Kim, and Sky Unlimited. Congratulations to all of you guys, well deserved. And next up, the gold agents, of course. Now, for the gold agents, this is the rank that you want to be at. Gold agent is so profound, because this is when you finally get recognized on a national stage. This is like the real leaders rank, where you could start considering whether or not you even want to stay in the workforce, right? You can start considering the possibility of going full-time in secret. So huge congratulations to Carlos Alonso, Nicole, Juliana. And by the way, congratulations on that extra $1,000 bonus for the gold rank advancement. Guys, that rank of that level up bonus is serious. If you want to make bank in this season, get yourself gold qualified, get yourself diamond qualified. The diamond qualification is $10,000. $10,000. Why would you let that go? Right? So huge shout out to these leaders right here. And next up, we have our new platinum agents. Platinum is a big deal, everyone. Huge congratulations to Fairway Riverside LLC, Ida Schumann, Michael Akagi, and Sunflower by the Sea LLC. Love the name. And our Ruby agents. So we've got some Ruby agents in the house. And Ruby, for many people, Ruby is kind of like getting ready to hit that 6-figure level. We have Ruby agents who hit 6 figures here. And this is when you're making that real big money, when you start to go pro in our profession, I believe. And congratulations to our latest Ruby agents. We have Ji-Seong Song, Jason Elliott, and Peter and Nadine Sarayas. And I believe we may even have Nadine on the line. So Nadine, if you are on, let us know. It would be great
I'm here.
Awesome. So would love to hear your testimonial, Nadine, on what this journey has been like for Secret, and what was it like for you even going Ruby? Like, if you can just share in a few words the whole journey leading up into this point, and what really lit that fire under you to rank advanced Ruby level.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm really thankful and grateful. I honestly would have never expected it like this, because when I went into the view, I was 6,000 QV on my, as a platinum agent, I was actually down to 6,000 QV on the left and 5,000 on the right. And I thought, wow, to get over 40, to get to 40/40 was, you have to have a lot of belief for that, but I didn't even focus on that. We came to the view, and our upline, it had a different path that he was taking. So we all had to come together as a family, and we said, you know what, we're going to do this together. We're going to make it happen together. We're all going to pitch in and help each other. So we actually strategically planned out on the binary, like, how can we help this person? How can we help this person? And we only took in the people who wanted to play. You know, if you really want to do it, just be part of it, only if you really want to do it. And so we did it. And I think we had over 12, 15 rank ups. I haven't even counted them all yet. And so I got, you know, I was able to help all these people, Carlos, Folio, Nicole, Sky, all these people hit gold, then they're hitting platinum, and then all these other people hitting silver, Royale, Jenny, and just everyone. We were like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And next thing you know, I'm looking in my back office and I'm like, oh my God, I hit Ruby.
Boy.
So that's what that was like. It was the effort to play family and be team and to be community, and it happened.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Congratulations to you and your family. And we're really excited. I believe that you will be one of our next diamond agents. So you are on that fire. And as we oftentimes hear in our industry, light yourself on fire and people will fly from miles away to watch you burn. And we are so excited to just see you on that stage. Nadine, you have such an incredible story. And thank you so much for leading the way. All righty, guys. So next up, we actually have our one and only rock stars. So shout out to all the rock stars. This was really exciting because with the rock star promotion, essentially you were able to hit Rockstar and earn a getaway. So these are some of our Rockstar qualifiers. I know I had my sister Pamela Pacheco hit the Rockstar qualification with the earned getaway at the very last minute. It was super exciting, just kind of seeing her lead, by the way. But you have a bunch of phenomenal leaders, including Nadine. There's no doubt as to why she hit the rank of Ruby. She is on fire, and so many of your upline leaders who are on here. So show them some love in the comment thread there. And our Billboard Regional Top 10, guys, we had the Billboard Top 10 for new agents as well as for customer sales. I was really excited. We had one of our leaders, Lisa Burton, out of the Philly market, get on the top 10 for customer acquisitions. And it was just so awesome to see a lot of people just kind of chasing that top 10 spot. So shout out to everybody. We're actually updating the final top 10. So next week, you guys should see basically your names up there so that we can show you some love on your accomplishment there. So next up, we got Shanine Moncrief. Shanine Moncrief is a Ruby agent, and she is an absolute expert when it comes to product and building this business and at a very high level. And Shanine, if you are on, let me know. It would be amazing to pass the baton over to you so that you can kind of give our community some wisdom, give them some insight on what has been working for you and a little bit about the product. So let's see.
I'm here, Josh. I'm here.
Awesome. Glad to have you. She is tuning in. Are you in Australia right now?
I am in Australia right now.
Love it, love it, love it. So you have the floor, the baton is yours, the stage is yours, and I'm looking forward to being a student right now.
Excellent. Thank you so much for having me on. And let me just say that from Down Under, we are so excited about the activity that's been happening in North America this last few weeks. You guys have come out of view and you are more than on fire. It is so inspiring, and we just want you to keep it up, keep that momentum up. You know, like the world starts on Black Friday, it doesn't finish. So please, whatever you're doing at the moment, that's your volume in the tree, and it is going to carry you through for the next 4 weeks at least. So thank you so much for having me here. I understand last week you had the incredible Laurelie Wick, and her shoes are certainly hard to fill, as you will have seen from leaderboards, because that woman, she is a machine when it comes to sharing the products and helping people to actually know the worth of what it is we have at our fingertips. I'm going to talk to you guys this week about a little humble product called Body Butter. Now, You might be going, why body butter? Realistically, we want to talk about something that's a little bit more sexy. We're talking about things like magnetic biomagnetism. We're talking about other cutting edge science like Ferment 21, which our other products carry. But I want to talk to you about this product because it is your bread and butter. It is your staple. So I'm sure that all of you will have received some body butter at some point in your kit. And I want you to open that baby up and I want you to understand the gift that you hold at your fingertips. Our products are obviously safe from womb to tomb. And this product in particular can be used from head to toe. It's the most commonly used cream in our product range. So this is how powerful it actually is. It's also the most complex. It has the most ingredients of anything in our product range, which is just crazy when you stop to think about it. A lot of goodness is packed into this jar, 37 natural ingredients. It's safe and it's clean. Of course, it comes with a money back guarantee if you find anybody who's dissatisfied with it. But some of the main ingredients that you need to know, but don't really need to share with anybody, it's just in case that question comes up. Dead sea salts, shea butter, cocoa butter, almond oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil, vitamin E and vitamin C. So incredible for skin repair, so incredible for reducing the appearances of wrinkles and scars. Also brilliant, absolutely brilliant for stretch marks. Now, I know we're not allowed to make any representations, but I don't know much about these products. I do know that people who use them swear by them and will not go a day without them. So the importance of the vitamin E and the vitamin C in this, guys, is the vitamin E repairs and the vitamin C gets rid of the funk and junk that your cells produce. So when you're rubbing this on your skin every day, twice a day, you're going to guarantee optimal appearance. You're going to guarantee deep penetrating hydration, moisturization for skin that will go from looking crepey to looking as smooth as a baby's bottom. Now, speaking of a baby's bottom, we in Australia call this product WD-40. You know WD-40? You spray it on things that don't work. Well, literally, body butter, you put it on everything that doesn't work. I mentioned earlier, top to toe. Now, this little guy is great for not just moisturizing your skin, but seriously, it is incredible for mozzie bites and sandfly bites. It's fantastic for sunburn. It's also brilliant for windburn that you can get while you're skiing in the winter over there. It's absolutely fantastic for every type of rash and allergic reaction because it's got that zinc and magnesium and it's all about anti-inflammatory. So it helps your skin to be soothed as well as smoothed. Okay, so I'm hoping that you're picking up what I'm putting down here. This cream is good for every part of your body. Those salts from the Dead Sea help with inflammation, whether it is a bacterial inflammation or whether it's inflammation that comes from just, hard work. So literally rub it on. Now, some other great things that it's used for here in Australia, Jock Rock, okay? It is the #1 solution because, of course, it's all about sealing the skin off and keeping it, hydrated and able to block out other contaminants from coming in. Prickly heat. I've used it personally on my 4 children when they got chicken pox and their skin did not scar. So it's great even for tropical viruses like that. On top of that, you can put it on your hair. You can use it on babies' bottoms, on their cradle cap, on their head. Nursing mothers can use it on their cracked nipples and their scars. I actually have a big market here in North Queensland, which is like the Florida of the United States for implant scar treatment. Lots of people are using it to actually decrease their scarring in that regard. So think outside the box. Put it in your bathroom, put it in your bedroom, put it in the center console of your car, but do not leave home without it. Now, the important things to know, you know what's in it, but this is what you need to know what's not in it. It's paraben free and very few things in our marketplace these days are preservative free. But hey, it's got Dead Sea salt because guess what? Best preservative in the world. We do not use petroleum byproducts and we do not use bio oils. So it's extra safe for everybody's body, hypoallergenic. And of course, we don't test on animals, which is absolutely crucial in this day and age. Do yourself a favor, Open that tub today, put it on your lips, put it on your hands, your elbows, your knees. I promise you, you're going to be one happy secret agent. Thanks for having me on board.
Absolutely. Phenomenal, guys. Show us some love. If you learned a little something about body butter, definitely show some love there. And it's funny that you mentioned that it's like the WD-40. I'll tell you one story with body butter specifically. I remember one time I was going to see Tom Brady play at a Bucks game out here in Tampa, and it was like 95 degrees. Nathan Galan actually took me to that football game, who's on here. And it's interesting because for whatever reason, I forgot my deodorant. And I don't know if you guys ever like forget your deodorant, but it's the worst thing ever on a hot summer day. It's like you just feel so uncomfortable, so off. So you know what? Nate has shared with me, he kind of heard through the grapevine that you take a little body butter, it might save you in that moment. I'm just saying, you didn't hear that from me. I just heard it through the grapevine. I just want to share that with y'all. But it helped the brother out, you know, when there was literally no deodorant in sight and I had to get to the game. And yes, it 100. If y'all ever tried the body butter, and I'm not saying to replace the deodorant, everyone, but it can help you in a bind. So I just want to say that. And anyways, moving forward. We have, man, I'm so excited. I actually was reached out to from this brother about a week ago, and this has been a relationship that I've been very intentional about nurturing recently. And it was interesting because when I went on the Club Fit Secret Escape, it was the very first Club Fit Secret Escape, and I had the opportunity to kind of sit by the pool. And Jesse and I just really went deep, and we got to kind of talk about everything regarding Secret, everything about the vision, everything about the Benchabot family and the direction that we were going as a company and what we were going to do with the legacy of Secret. And it was just so reassuring to be able to kind of have that one-on-one time with him and hear his perspective on everything. And I've just grown so much respect for him over the last 2 years as a leader, as a friend, as a mentor, but even more so as a builder. And I feel like sometimes we tend to take him for granted a little bit because he's just so humble. He's such a servant leader. He's so giving of his time, of his expertise. And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Sometimes we get a little too comfortable hearing from our upline leaders. And I remember hearing him talk one time at a national event, and I just remember how I felt. I think it was Maya Angelou who once said that people don't really remember what you said, they remember how you made them feel. And I just remember how I felt in that moment. And even my perspective of him, like, we have a living legend that is leading the way. We have a living legend that is safeguarding our community, that is side by side with our founder and CEO and the rest of the executives. Between him and Muzaffar, like, you guys, we are just so blessed to have the both of them really protecting this community and nurturing this community and providing us with all of the resources and information that we need to get to the next level. Never take this brother for granted, because he does far more than anyone I've ever seen in this industry. He's an absolute expert in what it is that we do here in Secret. And more importantly, he's just a phenomenal human being. I had the opportunity, we were kind of at the lounge recently at the last national, and I was sitting side by side, and I was just telling him, man, like, I'm just so proud to be here. I feel like I'm a part of this community, and I feel like it is truly a sacred journey. And we're like kindred souls nurturing this beautiful community. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up, like for real. Post, as much comments in the comment thread, because we are so blessed to have him. He's a living legend, and I'm so honored to call him a mentor, an upline, but most importantly, a friend, the one and only Mr. Jesse Macpherson. Jesse Mac, take us away, my brother. You have the floor.
Oh, thank you so much, Josh. That was way too much and way too kind, and I really do appreciate it. So, and incredible job hosting, guys. So let's drop some love and in the comment here today. Man, that was more than a host. That was an experience I felt like we went through over the course of this first bit. But guys, we're super excited to bring to you here with Team Synergy, and part of Secret is Synergy is not a team necessarily. Obviously, we kind of had to give it something. It's really just more so an umbrella. We want to be able to provide you resources, tools. There's so many incredible organizations that are inside of this team as kind of an umbrella, so from, you've got Chillin' Worldwide, you've got Dream Team, we've got Team Rhino, right? So we've got GPN, we've got Dream Team. There's Truth. There's so many different organizations that are represented. Team Fearless, too many to name, but and we're excited for you guys to create your own team brands and identities in order for, you to be able to have your team that you're leading, right? So whether that's that 5 people, that 10 people, that 100 people, and you start working to that, Synergy is really just an overarching umbrella. We wanted to make sure you have the right communication, the right information, the right access to be able to ensure that your new people that are getting started are getting onto the right path, that have the best chance of success. Because we know that business is challenging, all right? So it may be simple, but it's not easy. And especially when we go out there and start sharing information. So I've got a training topic to get to, but I have another special guest that I wanted to bring on here today that I'm super excited about. But before I do, please stay with me to the end of the training. Today's training is going to be a little bit longer because we have some incredible promotions. And Josh was right. So for those of you guys that are wondering, where was my recognition? I want you guys to know our Tuesday night trainings are actually going to be from people who rank advanced and hit Rockstar from the previous week. So what that means is in the last 7 days, if you rank advanced, you're going to be recognized next Tuesday. So some of you guys are like, hey, I hit the next rank. We know you did. We're getting the reports from corporate. So we have all the accurate information on it from the billboards and everything. So if you got promoted last week, you're going to be recognized next Tuesday. So it's the week behind, just so you guys know. Don't freak out. I got a bunch of text messages being like, hey, where's my person? We got you. Don't worry. The other thing I want you guys to know on that is last week, just yesterday, we had over 100 rank advancements in the organization. Yesterday, over 400 rank advancements just in the last 8 days. I don't even know where to start, so I want to share with you a little bit about my experience in Asia as I just got back from the Asian convention where we had an incredible event, so you can know what's going on over there. I can't wait to be with our entire organization in Italy at our event. We have our playbook event in Venice, Italy, the first weekend of February. Confirmed Red Diamond, Mr. Matt Mason, and confirmed CEO, Mr. Isaac Ben Shabbat, going to blow out Europe as we're going over there. And then obviously we're into our playbook event and our secret regional trainings that we have here. But between now and this month, the advancements were so crazy. The momentum was so crazy. We went to the company and honestly, they kind of came to us and said, hey guys, what if we did something for the team since we got so much? What if we just put a rocket fuel on this thing? And so if you haven't heard the news already, haven't got the updates already, the company has decided to extend both of the promotions from the end of October for the entire month of November. The 2 promotions are when you achieve Rockstar, which is 4 people. Put up your rock stars. You guys know Rockstar. Why are we doing this? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4 people. How many weeks do you have to do it? 1, 2, 3, 4. How much QV do they need? 1, 2, 3, 400 QV. You can't mess it up. Rockstar, let's go. So Rockstar, when you are hitting Rockstar in the month of November, you're going to earn an additional getaway voucher added to your account. That's a trip for 2. So for you, someone you love, someone you want to love. So get your additional getaway vacation on us for hitting Rockstar. Now, if you hit Rockstar last month and got the additional getaway, you can't earn another one. This is for people who didn't earn it. We want to give you the whole month of November, number 1. Second thing is they've excited to extend the double QV for enrollment packages for the entire month of November. Guys, I've been here 11 years. I've never seen this before. It's rank up season. And guess what? In the next 4 weeks, we have Black Friday. I'm going to explain that real quick and why that's so significant. But before I get into the details of this and why this is rank up season, and by the way, the title of this training was rank up season because I was going to be talking about how to rank up with just Black Friday, having no clue that the company was going to extend the QB. I literally didn't know. And this morning, I found out that I thought it was going to only be a 1 week or 2 week extension. And they said a whole month. I found that out this morning with you guys. I was like, Eddie, are you sure? Well, is this a good idea? And he was like, listen, let's just do it. Let's go. Let's put this baby in a momentum. So thank your corporate team. Thank Eddie. Thank Isaac. Thank everybody at the HQ staff. But We also have some technology, and this is something we want to do here on Tuesday nights. We're going to be promoting, so we're going to be doing this every week. We're going to be doing our promoting what's coming up. We're going to make sure you understand our team systems. We're going to make sure and do recognition on a weekly basis. We're going to be hearing more and more testimonials from those of you that are advancing through the ranks here. We're also going to be doing a product of the week. So every week you're going to be getting training on something where you're like, I didn't know that, right? Or that's another way to use it, because we want to make sure people are using our products and know our products. And we're going to be doing a technology tip of the week. Now that could be in terms of technology. It could be in terms of social media, because we live in a social world. We want to make sure you guys are doing the right thing socially. And most people, unfortunately, are doing things to hurt themselves online rather than help themselves online. So we're going to be giving you guys these, and then we're going to be doing a training topic of the week. So that's all going to be included every Tuesday night. So if you can't be here live, try to rearrange your schedule every Tuesdays to be here live. If you can't be here live, make sure you get the replays. Yeah. Where do you get the replays? Team website. So team website is everything resource for you, teamsynergyagents.com. Now, one of the tools that we have been working on, and is a company that I've worked with for quite some time, and some of you guys have worked with previously as Rank Up, or maybe you've heard it as Rapid Funnel. We have brought it in-house underneath Team Synergy. So this is going to be our Team Synergy app. And so I want to give you guys some updates on this incredible tool that we are going to be really working on over the course of this year as an incredible program. And I'm very excited to say that we are offering this app for everybody for free. That is right. Everybody is going to be able to download and use the app in a basic form for free when they enroll, with resources in the main resources. Now, there is going to be an upgraded premium version of it that gives you access to a lot of other benefits. But what's exciting is a new person that's joining your business, there's no hindrance from them to download it, start utilizing it, and use the main resource that a new person needs. The new person doesn't need all of the funneling stuff. They don't need all that. Here's what the new person needs: is they need a resource center to be able to send something to somebody. And as they're building their business, as they start earning an income, as they hit Rockstar, they're going to be utilizing this. But to be able to introduce this, I'm excited because we were able to get the CEO of Rapid Funnel, who has been involved in this. Has been a friend of mine I've known for 20 years. He has built an incredible business personally in this space and made millions and millions and millions of dollars. But he has a unique vantage point, as he has had an opportunity to work with so many seven-figure income earners across the world, so of network marketing. But he's worked with individuals, he's worked with companies, he's worked with pretty much you name it. And he has seen so much data and understanding how to make this process really functional and simple. As we know, a confused mind does nothing. And here at Secret, our motto is KISS. Keep it simple, secret. And I got a chance to learn from him many, many years ago, and I'm excited that he's on here today. So ladies and gentlemen, CEO of Rapid Funnel and helping us build brand our Team Synergy app, Mr. Patrick Shaw. What's up, my bud?
Jesse, it's good to be with you, brother. How are you?
Man, I'm fired up. I can't complain. I'm like happy as a puppy with two tails right now. I don't even know what to do with myself. So
I love some of these comments of what app. So we're about to do a huge unveil here, and I think it's going to have a massive impact on productivity. So what do we got, Jesse? I don't want to go over 10 minutes. Good?
Yeah, let's go for it. Yep, perfect.
Okay, so here we go. Listen. And Jesse's going to dive in here. Jesse and I mean, literally 20 some years, and we've known each other. And I remember when you came on the scene with that company, Jesse, and you came on in thunder and glory, brother. I mean, and you haven't stopped since. So it's great to be working with you. What I want to open with is I just want to remind everybody that it is great to get excited. It is great to get caught in the emotion, but the rubber has to meet the road, right? Every one of us, in order to have the kind of success that Jesse and Josh and other leaders have had, you have to drive the fundamentals. And there's a great book out there called The 4 Disciplines of Execution, #1 best-selling business book in the world. #1, you better have a wildly important goal. Secret's got one. We should each have one as individuals. Then you must identify the lead measure. And in your business, the lead measure is prospecting and follow-up. It's the quantity of the story the number of times the story gets told, and the quality and consistency of the follow-up. And if you want to add a third one, it's teaching 1 and 2. I mean, the business is that simple. And then in a perfect world, you have a scorecard. Every great game has a scorecard. You know what yard line they're on, how many minutes are left in the clock. You know what they're playing for, a wildly important goal, right? There's a huge scoreboard. The coaches know even more detail. The most important people in the game know even more detail about how to get better every week. Well, you're going to see one of the most powerful scorecards for you as an individual and for Jesse and the organization to have to help identify the superstars in the organization. The scorecard is there. And then last but not least, if you have these three things, you can create what we call a cadence of accountability. Now, let me tell you quickly, here's one of the challenges that exist. Authenticity, the fundamentals on the left side of the screen have not changed in networking. They're the same for the last 50 years, and they're not going to change for the next 50. Here's what is changing. The digital world that we live in, the environment has shifted. Social and social selling and digital marketing and the 5,000 impressions the average person sees a day. The question becomes, you're not a digital marketer. And I love when you watch on the internet, the digital marketer that tells you how to be a networker, but they've never built a team, right? That's trouble.
Tell me about
The
it.
sales coach, they're a superstar salesman. They can teach you Tommy Hopkins' old 7 objections to closing the sale. Well, that's not networking either. We are system-based. We're about duplication and simplicity, and the average person's got 7 to 10 hours a week. So the question becomes, how do you bridge this? How do you solve it? Here's how you don't solve it. One last thing. You don't solve it by being the Kardashians. You don't solve it by signing up for platforms that literally you're trying to get the survey platform to talk to the capture page platform to talk to the CRM that talks to the email campaign. And then you ask your team to become digital marketing geniuses, design all this content, sign up for 5 platforms that they can't afford, right? Here's a different model. The same digital tools, but under the guidance and leadership of somebody like Jesse and his team and your leadership, and each of those different teams that Jesse gave a shout out to, for those leaders to be able to create and support the content in a single toolbox that an individual can download an app and they can crush it. That is a very different game plan where they can download an app for free, no paywall, no dollar, nothing. Like, download the app and let's make our first 5 exposures. Remember the 4 disciplines of execution, right? The lead measure, right? Jesse, I know my sponsor 20 some years ago faxed me a tracking sheet, said it's 5 minutes to make an exposure. I told him I'm working 20 hours a week. He said, fax me your sheet at the end of the week. That's how old I am. Fax me your sheet. And I thought, well, let me see. I have 10 names on the sheet, 5 minutes a name. That's 50 minutes. I told him I'm working 20 hours. He's going to ask me where the other 19 hours are. And I don't have an answer. I never faxed in the sheet. I picked up my activity. What if you had a way in a platform to immediately support your people, not to beat them up? This is not the military. It's a way for you, loving and caring, to be able to go, look, man, I can help you get there, right? If they complain about the product, the timing, the economy, the scarcity of time, those are all excuses. And we can make excuses or we can make money, but it's hard to do both. So you can put your arm around them and say, I can help you. Let's take a look at your stats. And so that's what I'm going to show you next. We're going to talk specifics here, but Jesse, any comments you want to make before I transition? And somebody needs to make my app active so I can show the actual app, the Synergy app.
No problem. So do I do that?
Whoever's admin would be all over it. I have a second Patrick Shaw. Yep, you got it. I'm covered. Jesse, any comments, brother?
You're in, so let me know. Oh, you have 2 Patrick Shaws in here. Got it.
Yeah, they got me, I think.
Okay, if you're in there, you should be good to go.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't have any comments. So this is, guys, this is really important. Like I said, today's going to be a little bit meatier as we're doing this. And by the way, I got a lot of messages and direct messages, don't worry, I'll explain everything. If you were in the Rank Up app, some of you guys are like, what does that mean? If you were in the Elite app earlier, what does it mean? If you were in any of your previous codes, if you were in Rank Up, guess what? It is automatically flipped over to you. You don't have to do anything. You can just literally log in. But I'm also going to show you the fastest and easiest way. It's on our team website. So the answer is, where do I find this? The answer is going to be teamsynergyagents.com. So if you go to teamsynergyagents.com, right on the top, there's app. If you click on it, it will right there download it. You don't need the group code. I'll give you the group code so you have it. All right. So if someone goes directly, but they'll be able to do it. I'll explain those details, but I want to show you guys here and have Patrick go through just kind of the basic fundamentals of this. And I want you guys to understand this because I was taught in my early career, he said there are 3 keys to success inside of your business when it comes to your building blocks of your business. Exposure is everything. Fortune is in the follow-up, and work with the willing. Those were the 3 keys. Exposure is everything. Fortune is in the follow-up. Follow-up became the area where most people literally leave so much money on the table because they don't have a concise place for them to keep their contacts and know when and follow up, and also to follow up. By the way, Patrick, I have an incredible story for you when you get to like one of the coolest stories ever that you probably haven't heard in a long time when it comes to exposures. So let's get into it.
Okay, I may need help. It says I'm in a waiting room. It's the one that says Patrick Shaw. So if somebody can make me co-host, I don't need it just yet, but I need to be able to share from the app. So here's what I'm going to share. A couple more slides here. And we are going to have every single week, we're going to have a workshop. And Jesse and other leaders are going to co-host with me. Okay. So they're going to be talking about specifically what makes it work for you guys, the resources you have in the platform. And we're going to be talking about the features in the platform that are going to do what? By now, you should be able to guess. They're going to help you drive the lead measure. The number of exposures, unique prospects that receive good quality content that you follow up with is going to go out the roof. We're going to run contests. We're going to have gamification. We are going to drive the lead measure. And that is the single most important thing that will create rank advancements. Listen, I understand it's a value understanding the product. You should be a student. You should use the product. You should study the product. There's nothing that will drive your income like teach you yourself and your team driving, prospecting, following up, and teaching those 2 principles. That is 90% of the business. So we're going to do a training every single week, 18 different workshops. Tonight's the first. We don't do as deep a dive tonight. Every single week after this, we're going to show you extraordinary strategies. I'm going to take a few minutes and show you a couple things high level. Here's the challenge, right? If you're not authentically connecting with enough people, that's more difficult than ever. Digital tools and platforms I told you, are built for mass marketing, and you're competing with 5,000 digital impressions a day, right? Netflix is really good at distracting people from living a life. I'm not picking on them. I'm not saying shows are horrible. I'm just saying they're really, really good at getting you to disconnect from some of the things that are going to create a massive impact in your life. We got to compete against that in this noisy community. And there's nothing that does that better than you being authentic and having the tools at your fingertips. So we're going to give you everything you need in one affordable platform. You're going to have contact management, email campaigns, coaching, data, metrics, support, surveys, contest, resources, all in a private loop, closed sharing cycle, right? I think you should use Facebook and YouTube to generate a ton of leads, but be careful. Don't let them use you. They're not free. When you create awareness around a product or service, they're selling advertising to the nearest competitor or quasi-competitor. It doesn't even mean that product's any good. They're still selling advertising and competing against you. So use them, and we're going to teach you how to do that on a weekly basis. So in terms of the app demo, let me just show you your Synergy app for those who have not seen it. Ah, beautiful. Whoever did that, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Here is your Team Synergy app. Now, guys, I only got a minute. I'm just going to tell you every week we're going to talk about these numbers. We're going to talk about what are the 47 contacts. What does an exposure mean? 40 exposures, unique exposures. What is an engagement? What are your stats, right? Excuse me. What are your statistics? I can take these stats if somebody's struggling and I can literally say, hey, do me a favor, open up your stats on your phone, hit the brag button in the top right-hand corner and share your stats with me. And then I'm immediately going to be able to coach them and tell them where their strengths and weaknesses are if I'm educated on how to read the stats. I can put a prospect in the app. I can open that prospect. Yes, I can give them a rating. You can see their scores an 11 right now. I can increase that rating to 4 stars and they can have 35 points. And the rest of the platform is an algorithm that will take them all the way to 100 points and tell me real time who my hottest prospects are. Even if I prospected them 6 months ago in an Uber, the app will start telling me they're now watching information. Did they fill out a survey? Did they answer the survey? Did they watch a video? How many minutes of a video did they watch? How beneficial would it be for you to be able to click on an activity log and see every single action they took, how many minutes they watched, to be able to wake up in the morning, go to your contacts, go to activity log, and see every single contact and what information they've been viewing chronologically, to click on a button and see who your hottest prospects are, to be able to search your prospects from old to new, follow-ups, campaigns by star. How did I rate the prospects? Show me my 5-star rated prospects, right? Guys, we're going to have contests and leaderboards to help you and your team reach a new level. Some people will not do it for the money. They will do it, though, to compete. Put me on a leaderboard. Congratulations, Jason. 298 unique prospects that have engaged in information.
And just as a shout out, Jason just hit Ruby last week and Diamond yesterday.
Oh, what a coincidence.
And number 2 is Ida, who went from our convention and went Platinum, and Ruby skipped ranks in our newest Ruby yesterday, which is number 1 and number 2. All right. Amy hit Platinum yesterday as well. Right. And if you scroll down, I know. So
it's not an accident, Jesse. Is that crazy?
Number 2 in product sales. Like, guys, Stephen Perry went Royale. Like, guys, this is just crazy, crazy stuff. So
that is awesome, man. And that's what it's all about. Just drive the lead measure. And we're going to coach on right ways to do it and best practices. Your resources are off the hook and they're only going to get better, right? You want to know languages? I go to more. I go to settings. I go to language. I go to Spanish. And now the app's in Spanish. You're going to learn how to do and use these different resources in ways you never imagined possible. Now I got to go back to English so I can read it. But Jesse, listen, the goal here is every single week is to focus on one feature in the platform and the resources that combine with that feature to help people crush prospecting and follow up. We're going to have a call to action every single week to help you go to entirely new levels. So I'm going to keep tonight brief. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Jesse, I want to hear your testimony. I'll show what next week's, I'll take 10, 15 seconds and tell you what next week's training is going to be about. And then we're going to do this once a week, man. I am fired up to be participating. Love the participation and engagement on y'all's calls. Oh, I should mention, everybody can go right now, right? You can go and you can, let me unhook Zoom there. You can go right now, and if somebody will put that link into the
guys,
channel.
I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's very simple. All you got to do is
Team Synergy Agents. Perfect.
TeamSynergyAgents.com, right on the top right-hand corner, and hit app. And when you hit app on the top right-hand corner, it's going to take you to this page, right? And you hit get started now. It'll take you right to the app. And you don't need the group code. I'm going to share with you the group code here in a minute for those of you guys that had it from previous slide and you're logging in here or whatever it is, or someone goes right to their app store to download Rapid Funnel. It needs the group code. But honestly, this is what we want to do. Direct people to the team website. Go to the team website, click on app, click on get started. It will take them right where they need for them to get it. So, but you want to share with them next week, and I'll share with you this testimonial, Patrick. You'll love it.
That sounds great. Yep. So next week, And guys, I can't do it justice, but we're going to show you how the digital business card's going to work, how you can have 10 links, all your social feeds, how every landing page with the video is not only trackable, but it's got all your social feeds, your picture, your email, your information, and you are the only one that owns the data. Nobody else has access or will use your prospects' information, only you, okay? So next week, we are going to talk about the first step where the rubber meets the road and how to add a contact and all the different ways to do this, how you can use surveys on social. I had a guy in another company who generated 1,200 prospects, unique prospects. He got a push notification 1,200 times in his app using surveys on social media over a few months, right? Creative ways to write a message. So we're going to talk about adding contacts, all the different ways to do it, and then how to organize them properly, how to create labels, add notes. So when you go to look for somebody or they pop up as a hot prospect, you've got everything you need to follow up with them effectively. That will be the second of the 18-week training, Jesse. Back to you.
All right, brother. So I'm going to show you guys a couple things here. Guys, I know tonight has gone a little bit longer than we normally do on our Tuesday nights. I promise you the value, obviously the content is fire today because I got to finish my training, which is really rank up season. And part of the reason why this is really important to understand is we're going to be giving you this in bite-sized chunks every week. So it's not overwhelming. It's hey, here's a new activity for the week. Here's something new for the week, right? Now, here's a good thing for you to understand. This is a tool, an exposure tool. I want you to write this down. Exposures must lead to presentations. Write this in your notes. Exposures must lead to presentations. The reason to do an exposure is to lead to a what? Presentation, because presentations is where people make decisions. That's where they're going to make a decision to join. So if you think you're just going to fire off a bunch of text messages and not go through the follow-up process and not get them on a presentation, whether it be one of our weekly presentations that's happening every night, where do I find it? teamsynergyagents.com. So where do I teamsynergyagents.com. So we're at teamsynergyagents.com. So, but whether it be in your local market to get to a presentation, but the one thing we know for a fact is new people, when they're brand new, we want to get them out and get them over their first exposure jitters. We want to get them to win quickly. We want them to get them to score in 24. The moment someone finds somebody that's interested quickly, all of a sudden they're excited to have the rest of their contacts. So Patrick, I got to share with this story. So anyway, I was scrolling through I'm in Korea, right, last week, and I'm scrolling through my emails because I started sending people the new video that I made. And this is no joke. I get an email from Rapid Funnel about a guy. It says Andrew, Uber driver, and I was like, "Dude, the app messed up, bro." I was like, "I didn't send the video to Andrew. I don't even remember Andrew." So I go to my contact and go to my text message, and I go look it up, and I go look up Andrew, and I sent him this video through Rapid Funnel, and I looked at the date, March 1st, 2019. March 1st, 2019. I literally sent him a text and I said, "Hey man, I got an email notification from you that you clicked on one of my links and videos from years ago. That can't be right, can it?" He says, I will read you the text. This is the text. It is laugh out loud. I was going through old messages and I came across yours. It made me remember how we met and talked about, but I'm shocked that you reached out. I wasn't entirely sure where life had taken you or if we would ever talk again. How is everything going for you? Are you still doing Secret? What?
Dude, people want to know how to do the business. They want to know it's simple. And if you end up talking to that guy, he's going to be like, "You mean you have a tool that I can fit into my life that's this easy?" Man, that's awesome, Jesse. Way to go, brother.
If I played for you this, he left me a 2-minute audio message about how that one meeting helped him in his life. And he asked me at the end of it, is there still an opportunity to work with you? Trust me, I'm recruiting him. So, he's going to be one of my 4 to get me to Rockstar this month, baby. So anyway, but let me show you guys one thing here. Like I said, hang tight with me. So here's what I want you guys to do. You can get to the website. You can go download the app. If you haven't used it, it downloads. There's no payment required. Now, we're going to share with you guys the premium version of it and all the bells and whistles that you're going to have with it. So you can utilize, get it in chunks, watch replays and replay the videos. But each week here on Team Synergy, we're going to do all of this and we're going to give you the tips of the week, right? So you understand it a little bit more. The group code, write this down. Here's the group code. Team Synergy. Super confusing, right? So now somebody says, well, is it a capital T? Yes. Well, what if I put all caps? Yes. What if I put a capital T and a capital S? Yes. What if I put a Team Space Synergy? Yes. What if I just forget team and I only put synergy? Yes. Is it capital or lowercase? Yes. We really have it in every format, so you can't mess it up, guys. We're trying to make this so simple for you. So if you put in any of those, it'll get you in to our Team Synergy app if you go download it. But here's the thing, you don't need the group code if you go to the website. Right. Just go to the team website, click on app. Now, we're going to be doing some updated videos. We're going to have a few resources in there. Obviously, many of you guys have used some of this program from before. We're going to be doing a major cleanup in there of removing some of the older resources and adding in a lot more content for you guys and steps. But we're going to keep it really, really simple. Today, I want to show you guys just one thing. So, and what I recommend that you do if you haven't done so already. So when you download the app, it's going to take you through a quick tutorial. I just want to pull this up real quick so you guys can see. So on here, once you download this, here's all I want you to do. Okay. I want you to just go down to the very bottom in the middle where there's a little plus and you're going to add a contact. Now you can import contacts from your phone. Here's what you do. Add yourself, Jesse Mac, right? Here's my phone number. So 213-949-1965. If you don't have my phone number, that's my phone number. Okay. You can add an email, you can add notes. Just for now, what I want you to do is add yourself as a contact. Once you add yourself as a contact, it's going to say, do you want to set a follow-up? No. Now I'm in myself. I'm in here as my own contact. So you can see how it works. You can test it on yourself. Send yourself a contact, send yourself a resource. So you get to be your own little guinea pig here. Now, here's the only thing I want you to focus on right now is one thing and only one thing. And this is available for the free version for everybody. You see right underneath there where it says send resources. You're going to hit send resource. Now I've got some, if you look here in these resources, by the way, by tomorrow, I will have the updated push play video for all of Europe with European prices, with European packages, with European getaways. I know we're going to need this for Latin America. Translation is already done, worked on. We have it almost translated, thanks to Octavian. Thank you, brother, into Romanian. We're going to have it in Hungary. We're going to have it in French. And we're going to give you group codes for those for Latin America, for Colombia, for Mexico. We're going to give you all of that stuff so you have it. And it's coming real fast. Obviously Africa as well. So I've been working with Henry and Ziggy on making sure we have an updated presentation. But here's all I want you to focus on is one thing. Click on opportunity, okay? Under opportunity, there is invite. Under invite, there is sizzle videos. There's one video on there, it's called 90 seconds. That's it, okay? So when you click on that, right next to it, it's gonna highlight it and it's gonna ask me down at the bottom, do I wanna send it an email, text, or send it on social media? So just quickly, so I can show you guys, if I click on the right little square that has that, it's going to give me lots of options of how I want to share. If I want to share with WhatsApp, WeChat, Facebook, Line, Kakao Talk, all these other formats and all that. Don't worry about that. All I want you to focus on is one thing, which is I want you to click on it and I want you to go click and I want you to text. It's the middle one. And I want you to text it to yourself. Bam. When you send it to yourself, you're going to get your message that comes in, right? So if I go look at my text messages here, I'm going to have a message from myself. Here's the video I mentioned. It's only 90 seconds. When I click on that, this is a 90-second teaser that really relates to time. If you haven't seen it, it's a new
90
video.
seconds. That's all I'm asking for. If what I share with you in the next 90 seconds doesn't appeal to you, please turn this video off. What if we've had it all wrong? What if what we've been taught to chase our whole lives is actually taking us further from what we really want? See, the most precious commodity in the world is not silver, gold, money, or even Bitcoin, but time. The one thing you can't get more of.
I'm not going to play the whole video for you. It's only 90 seconds. Go watch it. All right. Now, what's cool about it is in the right-hand corner, it counts down. So no one wants to leave because they want to get to the end of the 90 seconds. Now, at the end of this 90 seconds, it says, okay, if what I said appealed to you
by what you do today. If any of this connects with you, then let us introduce you to Club Secret, the lifestyle company, where our mission is to help people look better, feel better, and experience the world. Come join us.
click the link before, show me more. Show me more takes them right into the 12-minute ultimate lifestyle updated push play video. Okay. Okay.
Jesse, can you
Now-
scroll down on that page and just show down? That's Jesse's picture, his phone number, his email, all his social feeds. That's automated, guys. Like you went to a digital marketing agency and you had them build you this entire page where all the data comes back to you personally, right?
So if I click on this and I hit Instagram, it takes right to my Instagram. Boom.
That's great.
Okay. So Facebook, boom, it takes you right to my Facebook. Okay. So all of this stuff is here for you guys. Now, again, don't get overwhelmed. Okay. There's a lot here, a lot to unpack. We're going to teach it to you guys. Just all you got to do is learn how to send that one video. Now, can you send the other videos? Can you send them to, can you send them just to directly to the 12-minute video? Absolutely. Right. So it's under resources, which is instead of invite, which is the 2-minute, you can send them right to present, which is the 12-minute. Okay. Now, again, exposures are to lead to presentations. Okay. So if you think you're just going to sit behind your phone and send text messages and not follow up with people, not use all the skills that we learn, you're crazy. All right. So we need to get out there and get in front of people. Here's the people that I see that are winning. All right. It's when we're combining high tech and high touch together and using technology to its advantage, but the touch has to be there. Network marketing is the business of relationships. So you got to treat your relationships like gold, because if you don't take care of your relationships will never take care of you. And your team and your relationship with the people, they need to know that you care. They're not just another number on a scoreboard, right? Now, we measure these things and how important they are towards your activities, because we also know that activities is key. So when you focus on activities, so we're going to teach you guys a leaderboard. We're going to do some recognition around that. That's going to be part of our recognition on a regular basis. So, okay, I hope you guys are excited about that. Lots of things coming down, and I want you guys to see what the future of this organization is going to look like, what the future of where this is going, guys. I just want you guys to know it's very simple. Is over these last 2 years, I think we can all agree it's been rough. Like, and the world has changed. Life has changed for a lot of people. The mentality of a lot of people has changed in different places in the world. So when we've been focusing a lot on innovation, we have reinvented ourselves over the last couple of years here at Secret. Obviously, our world-class Dead Sea products, our world-class alkaline-based nutrition was such a staple for over these years. But as we have entered into this new world of the world becoming subscribed and being subscribed on a subscription model, and having Club Secret as that foundational subscription model where it's the most valuable membership that you own, because it gives you access to the good life, a quality of life that you wouldn't have if you didn't have it. The things you save, the products you get, the access you get, the training you get, education you get, and the financial opportunity for those that want to participate. Okay, is a huge part of this as we're continuing. So we have been focusing on operations. We've been focusing on the offer. And now that the operations solid, offer better than anything I've ever seen in my life, where you can get a package of products and a vacation when you join. And on top of that, now it's systems. We are going to build a world-class system for you and your organization to be able to plug into, whereby joining Secret and joining Club Secret, they get access to all of this to grow their business. And so that way you can truly take a spare time, part-time person and show them how to effectively use their 5 hours of in-between time, 10 hours of in-between time to be productive. Because it's one of the things that drives me bananas is the fact that there's people that spend so much time, but unproductive time, and then complain about the results, saying I put all this time in, I didn't get any reward back, or not what I believe I deserved. And I can say that this happens so consistently in my business, and it breaks my heart, because I see good people that could have a freedom income in a couple of years if they just stayed consistent with the right behavior and the right activities. So we're going to get you up to speed on that. So Patrick, thank you so much, my friend. I'm looking forward to this partnership and continuing to add more resources here to help the team grow. And we'll be seeing you very soon next week.
Love it, Jesse.
Thanks, brother. All right, so let's wrap this up. We have been a little bit over time here, but how many of you guys have enjoyed the content here today? How many of you guys are excited about what we're building and where we're going? So Tuesday nights, set it in your schedule, put that hour aside. We're going to be doing obviously under that on a regular basis, but today went a little lengthy as we've got so much recognition. By the way, that wasn't last week's recognition. That was the week before's recognition, in case you guys forgot. Last week's recognition is even crazier. So next Tuesday is going to be incredibly fire. We've got more training, more content, more tips, more product training as we head into this season of growth and double QV. So back to my original conversation, which is this. What do you focus on right now? Okay. So presentations, exposure lead to presentations. So write this down in your notes. Phone zone. Phone zone. This is something I learned from Mazafar as one of the most important keys to your business. We're all busy. The vast majority of you started spare time, part-time. I wouldn't even expect anybody to be operating at the level I've been operating 20 years later. In fact, if you would have gone back 20 years ago to tell me how much I'd be working, I'd have been like, you're crazy. Well, so, and the reason why is because I get to do this. I don't have to do this. I get to do this. All right, today. But when I was getting started in this profession 20 years ago, I was 16 units in college at the Art Institute of Los Angeles. I was teaching 12, 13 dance classes a week. I was running 2 dance companies, auditioning and performing on odd areas of times. And I got started in my network marketing career and they were like, hey, listen, so how much time do you have? And I'm like, none. That's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to get my time back. Is that even possible? So I had to find a way to understand how the magic of part-time, the magic of spare time, but to be productive with that time and doing the right things over a period of time that would give me consistent results, right? So in that, knowing what those right things are was learning an exposure, learning how to expose, and then presentations. Presentations, all road leads to presentations because it's where people make a decision. I want you to think about it. All of you that are on here, you made a decision to join network marketing, right? Now, whether this is your first company, your 5th company, your 10th company, doesn't matter. I want you to think about the first time that you joined in your first company, because this industry is about new people that are getting started creating stories, okay? So if this was the first time, when did you join? For most of you, it was after a presentation when somebody asked a closing question. So someone said, are you ready to get started? Now, some of you were like weird and you signed yourself up, but that's just, you're the exception. You're not the rule. Most of the time, what happens is someone gets an exposure, they get introduced to it. They're comparing, is this better than my 9 to 5? Is this a good idea? Can this work for me? They see a presentation about, you saw the product, maybe the compensation, the opportunity. You for sure didn't understand it all, but you made a decision to join. Now, most people is after that joining is a presentation was a business decision. So what a phone zone is a phone zone is just a time that you have blocked out. You can do it in a group, you can do it in a team where you are scheduling appointments. Now, leaders, obviously, if you're new, I don't expect you to lead this on your, but if you are a bronze, a Royale, a silver and above, you should be doing this with your team and especially with your new people of scheduling a time to set appointments. So if I have a new person say, what do? Don't train them on the comp plan, set appointments. Here's the comp plan, rock star. Well, then what? Rock star again. Well, then what? Rock star again. Well, then what? Well, when you do it 3 times, I'll show you the rest. By then they'll get it figured out, but it's setting appointments. So we want to take these exposures and turn them into appointments, but also if we have a warm market, who do you know that we can set up? Watch a new agent get excited when they have 5 appointments this week they're going to with you. So what is your goal? Your goal is to set at least 5 appointments. You want to earn money? Is 5 appointments. Who are you getting in front of? Now, presentations. What do? You can play the video if you don't feel confident to do the presentation yourself yet. Play the video till you hear it enough times and you can regurgitate it, right? So now, the second thing is demo some products. You guys know how to do that. If you don't, you can watch our box opening videos. I do the training right here online in the back office. It's on the Rapid Funnel app as well, our Team Synergy app, okay? But setting those appointments is what's going to be the key towards this. So exposures lead to presentations. Presentations are going to lead to signups. So those signups are going to lead to that double QV. It's going to lead to those rank advancements and as many new people as we can introduce so we can have them prepared to take advantage of Black Friday, our biggest day of the year that's coming. So this season that we're in right now, your rank for Black Friday starts today. So I want to make sure that you guys understand this. Today is the beginning of a new week. So I'm going to log into the back office so you guys can see this real quick. I think I have it open. Hopefully I do. Okay. So, all right. So inside your back office, right here, smack in the middle on the top is your rank meter. How many of you guys want to rank up here in the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, right? In the month of November. Okay. In order to do that, you got to go to your rank meter. Your rank meter shows you what you have and what you need to hit your next rank. Now, if you go here and you click to the right arrow, it's going to take you all the way up to Crown Royale. Now, let's take a look at bronze. We have Royale. I'm going to just go to silver. Okay. Silver is a great rank. Okay. It gives you an order, it shows you how much in QV qualifying volume you need on the left, how much in qualifying volume you need on the right, which is how much? 8,000. 8,000 points left, 8,000 points right. That is right now on this promotion, 2 professional packs left, 2 professional packs right. Just saying. Okay, in case you were wondering. All right. But on the bottom, it shows you how much volume you have, what we call week by week over these last 4 weeks. Now, today's November 1st. You'll notice that we are in secret pay week we call 609. Okay. So on Monday of this week, which is the 11/7, November 7th, this on Tuesday is going to move over one, and you're going to see 610. Okay, so 609 is going to move over, and then it's going to show 610, and underneath it, it's going to show 11/8 to 11/14. And the next week on Tuesday, move over one. So what happens is it just slides over a week by week by week by week by week. Okay, but week number 1 right now, which is November 1st through the 7th, is the first week of November. The 8th through the 14th is the second week. The 15th through the 21st is the third week. And the 22nd through the 28th is the 4th week of November, which is the week where the volume from Black Friday is, which means that the volume that enters today, new signups that happen today, the double QV that happens today, running for Rockstar today, the volume that goes in today, auto ships that hit today, Club Secret memberships that hit today, custom orders that hit today, all of that volume is going to be in the system for when the Black Friday volume hits, which means the rank you are going to be by the end of the week of Black Friday starts when? Today. Today is the day. So waiting to say, oh, I'm rank advancing on Black Friday means that you're running when? Now. It means you're running today. Today is the beginning of your Black Friday rank. So what volume you're going to have from Black Friday, well, all the volume from today is going to be counting in these 28 days from the 1st to the 28th. Okay, so we want to teach you how to maximize it. We're going to show you what to do in December. Don't worry about that. It ain't there yet. So it's November to remember, not December to remember. All right, so it's the rank up season. Number one thing is to decide you're advancing this month. Okay, set your goals and get with your support team and let them know you're serious. Here's what I want you to do. If you plan on rank advancing this month, I want you to text your sponsor. Some of you guys are like, my sponsor quit. So did mine. Get over it. My upline quit. Yeah, mine too. My upline diamond quit. My upline crown quit. My upline crowns quit. You know, hey, what did I do? I became Crown Royale and #1 income earner globally in the world. So, all right. Don't worry about who's here. So for some of you guys, my upline quit. I'm here. I ain't quitting. So you can't say your whole upline quit. Mazaffer's here. He ain't gone. Like by the way, I know we're recognizing him next week officially, but can we give a big shout out to the newest crown agent in all of secret, Mr. Mazaffer Dashvi? So, guess what he's doing today? Celebrating? And no, he didn't celebrate for 1 second. You know what he did? He got on a plane at 5 a.m., flew to Los Angeles. He's probably done 15 presentations today. Then he's going to Atlanta. That guy, man, hats off, brother. Thank you so much. If you haven't gone, go to my Facebook, give him congratulations. Let's light that on fire for him. But let's wrap this up. We've been here 1 hour and 20, much longer than we anticipated. But what I want you guys to think right now is this is the time. Many of you have been praying for a moment like this in your life or in your career or in network marketing. And these seasons don't come all the time. When momentum is here, it is magical and it's really challenging to create. It's easy to evaporate. And in 10 years, now 11 years with Secret, I've probably seen this moment twice, maybe 2.5 times at max. And never like this, never with the amount of wisdom, never with the amount of programs that we have, never in the timing of where the world is. Because when the world goes into recession, network marketing explodes. But the world locked up for a few years and we offer a included vacation for buying our products. We have the premier lifestyle club and we need to start shouting from the rooftops and getting out there. Now, are some people going to say no? Yes, most will. That's normal. Don't let the person who doesn't have the money, doesn't see it, thinks it's crazy, think you're stupid, stop you from going out there and finding the person that does. Because right now, thousands of people every month are saying yes to Secret. Tens of thousands of people are saying yes to companies with far inferior products, far inferior systems, far inferior cultures than Secret. And not a knock on them. There's great products and great companies in this industry. But man, I am proud of what we're building here because we are Secret. I hope you guys remember that. So let's make today a spectacular beginning of your month and go after it. Now, many of you guys, you don't need the month to rank advance this week. Get your next rank walk locked up this week. Get your promotion locked up this week. Go log into your back office and look at it. Some of you might be closer than you think, all right? And go after it. Text your support team, text your sponsor. And what I want you to do is take a snapshot of your rank meter and text it to them and be like, here's my goal. Here's what I'm going after. So we can work directly with you over the course of this month. Now, for those that are ready to run, we're ready to run. If you're ready to sprint, let's go. If you're just here on a jaunt, we're excited that you're here. If you're here for a slight brisk jog, and if you're here just to be a part of it because you love being in the Secret community, whatever pace you're ready to run at, run at. So, but what I would recommend is if this next month, you could take a little bit of time from something to put in your Secret business. I believe an hour invested in your business today will be worth hundreds of hours in the years to come. So congratulations, Secret, for the amazing week that we closed out in October with. But I know that this last week, even though it was record breaking, is going to pale in comparison to what we're going to do here in the month of November. So let's go out there and show Isaac that we appreciate his efforts and commitment and sacrifice for his entire family to put together what we believe is the best timing and opportunity in the history of this profession. So we will continue to do our part to make the resources and tools better, faster, sleeker, sexier for you to be able to go there and show off. But I'm telling you what, you know, a supermodel and a turtleneck doesn't work. You got to show that baby off. So let's go out there and let's get excited. Let's go out there and let's turn the sex appeal up. Let's go out there, turn the excitement up. Let's go out there and make sure that Secret is not a secret and that people join the club. We'll see you guys on the Zooms this week, and we'll see you guys on our Tuesday training next week. God bless. Take care. Have a great night. Bye for now.
You too. Thank you.